So yeah, I went to this year's knitting and stitching show at Alexandra Palace in London, and I got a bit of stuff. So want to see what I got? Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate and this is Ripper Seams. So this week's video is all about the knitting and stitching show that was held at Alexandra Palace in North London at the start of October. I've been waiting to go to this show for quite a few months now because I have been before and it is a really good one to go to. And yeah, it certainly did not disappoint. Now I just want to point out that my dog is actually sleeping back here. So if you hear any snoring, it's not me, it's her. She has just had a big operation on her ear. So she's feeling a bit poorly. I'm just gonna let her kind of snooze back there. She's okay. So the show actually ran from the 10th through to the 13th of October. I actually ended up going on the 12th, which is the Saturday, and yeah, the busiest day, which is a bit crazy for me because I don't do crowds very well. So the fact that I went on Saturday, yeah, very brave, go me. But yeah, I did see a lot of awesome stuff. I met some really cool people, and of course I brought some goodies home with me, and I'll show you my haul in just a little bit. But other than that, let's go have a look and see how my day unfolded. All right, good morning. It is Saturday, it's 7:30, and yeah, we're off to Ali Pali to go to the knitting and stitching show for this year. I'm pretty excited. It's been more than 10 years since I was there last, and last time I went, I was very much going in a knitting capacity because I was very much knitting back then because I hadn't got into sewing properly. So I'm excited to see Ali Pali again, see how much it's changed, all the new vendors that are there and all the cool stuff I'm going to get to see. I'm actually driving down because when I looked at the cost of catching the train down there and buses and times and everything, it actually worked out cheaper just to get the gold pass and get the free parking and everything. So yeah, we're going for a drive and hopefully I'll be there within the next hour. Okay, see you there. I've made it to Ali Pali. I've got a VIP ticket like I mentioned, so it took me a while to figure out which car park I was meant to be in, but I'm really, really close, and I've got time to go grab a coffee before I have to go in, so I'm going to do that. I forgot to mention I am actually doing a class this morning all about swapping out sleeves and adapting them to your makes, so I'm quite excited to do that because that's something I definitely will find valuable, but that's starting shortly. So yeah, I'm excited to get out this car, get some fresh air, get a coffee, and go see what the knitting and stitching show has in store. I'll take you along with me. So here is Ali Pali. It's early. Show doesn't start for another 45 minutes or so, so not many people about yet. Right, managed to get coffee today, so yeah, winning. So here is the inside of it, and it is a beautiful building. It's an old entertainment and sports venue in North London, built in the late 1800s and generally referred to as the People's Palace. Love the inside trees. So first up is my workshop for the day. It is the Hacking Sleeve Patterns by Naomi Bancroft from Fabric Godmother. It was great. I learned so much. Here's Naomi going through the steps, going through all the bits and pieces that you need. I learned so much from this, which I'm going to be using in my sewing going forward. If you're thinking of doing a course with Fabric Godmother, you can't go wrong. Here I am putting all the instruction into practice, trying to figure out my sleeve and how I want to slice it up. Lots of cutting involved, but hey, you've got to cut things up to make something awesome. So here is my first attempt at a puff sleeve, putting those lines in. I think it turned out pretty well. And also a flutter sleeve. This is what I was here for. These are the type of sleeves I want to make. Coffee was next in the VIP room. This was a really nice room to sit in. Staff were excellent, food and coffee was great as well. Do recommend. And of course, here we are at the start of the show. This is before you walked in. These really, really fun tea towels, really fun messaging. It was really great going around and reading them all. First up was the Royal School of Needlework. Very tempted to do a class with them. I love these sneakers, they were great. And check out this cool embroidery. I'm a big Beatles fan, so I love this too. And look at this creativity, fantastic. Kudos to anyone who can go and do this stuff. Lots of machine embroidery there. I love these ones here in particular, especially these mushrooms. Of course, there's hand embroidery. Joe Butcher had some lovely kits there. This is the felt displays by Thimblewood. Really fun kits here. Look at that cheeky Santa and those lovely little angels. And And buttons, lots of buttons on display. Here's Ethel and Joan. I had a good look at these ones, really nice and pretty. And fabric, there was so much fabric at this show, it was great. Had a good look at the patterns and makes by Tilly and the Buttons just to see if I'm tempted. Lots of walking going on. I definitely got my 10,000 steps in. And Fabric Godmother, oh my gosh, I was here for ages fawning over these fabrics. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, definitely bought some. Look at this one, beautiful. Rainbow Fabrics had a really great display as well. I really enjoyed this one. Lots of cottons on there, lots of remnants, a really big stand. Didn't buy anything, but that's okay. But I did buy some from Emma Rosenberg. Look at these beautiful rolls. That brown one I almost bought, went away, came back. Bolt was gone and yeah, missed out. But there are other beautiful ones here. Great to feel them because I normally see them on the website, but feeling them in person makes a big difference. Look at this beautiful one here. It was time for lunch, had a Prosecco and this beautiful pork belly, really tasty, well worth the money there. More walking and sparkly stuff. Gotta love sparkly stuff. Lots of lovely kits made out of beads. This is Spellbound Bead Company. Higgs and Higgs stand was huge as usual. I love their fabrics so much. These lovely stripy ones. Great. Montereau Fabrics, got something from there as well. And look at these ribbons. These are these beautiful embroidered ribbon bands. Really wanted to take some of this home from me. This next one here is gorgeous. I wanted 2 meters of this. I almost bought 2 meters, but I just didn't know what I was going to use it for. Didn't want it just sitting there, so I'm going to think about it and see if I can find a use for it. Knitting and stitching show is done, and it ended up being a really nice sunny afternoon as well. So here is the view over North London. You can see the Shard out there in the background, and we've got Hampstead Heath and North London down in front of us. I actually used to live up in this area, so it was really, really nice to come and visit again. All right, so I'm back in my car. That is Ali Pali done. It's about 3:30, almost 4 o'clock, so I have been here pretty much since just before 9 right through to now, and yeah, it was momentous. Very, very busy, so I'm very, very happy that I went and got my gold VIP pass, because that was my savior, because I just went back to the VIP room and sat down quite a few times, had some cups of tea. The lunch was excellent. Really nice pork belly for lunch, Prosecco. So yeah, I think it was definitely worth getting the VIP pass, especially because the parking is really close to the event as well. So I didn't have to walk far to get back to my car because my feet are killing. And the main reason for that is I did actually sprain my foot the other day, so I was a bit iffy about how long I was going to stay on my feet. I'm glad to be sitting back down again, taking that pressure off, but I do have to drive home again. It's going to take me about an hour to get home. But yes, I was trying to be good. I was trying to be very good. I failed immensely. I did buy some fabric. I've got 4 lots of fabric. I have got quite a few craft kits. Got suckered in by that. And just a few little bits and bobs here and there. Oh yeah, and thank you to those of you who said hello to me today. That was a really nice surprise. So thank you so much for watching my channel. I appreciate that. So yeah, let's go home and I'll show you what I got. Right, we're back. We're back. That was my fun and exciting day. So yeah, let's talk about my class first. Like I said, I'm really interested in learning how to start altering patterns properly. I think I'm at that stage, what are we, almost 2 years in to my sewing journey, that I think, yeah, I'd like to be able to confidently go in there and hack my patterns, and more importantly, my sleeves. I'm going to start there first. So yeah, so I went to the Hacking Sleeve Patterns, Elevate Your Makes with Naomi Bancroft from Fabric Godmother here. This is a little envelope package that came with the course. It was a lovely big group in there. Everyone was very friendly. Everyone's asking questions and getting on with things. It was brilliant. Really enjoyed it. As part of the class, they do give you a full list of instructions on what you went through, but what Naomi did was actually explain what pattern hacking was, what your materials you needed to be able to kind of adjust your patterns. But then of course she explained a few different options for changing your sleeves out. The first one was just taking a standard sleeve head and turning it into a puff sleeve. But now I know how to make puff sleeves, I know how to depuff a sleeve as well, which I think is really important. So as part of the workshop, you do get some dot and cross pattern paper, as well as some little templates, sleeves templates. No point doing a big sleeve. If you can do it in a small scale, you do it in big scale. And what we did was actually take this particular normal straightforward sleeve and turning it into a puff sleeve. We turned it into a lantern sleeve. We turned it into a nice kind of pleated top sleeve, and we also turned it into a flutter sleeve, which was one I was definitely interested in. And that was all in the space of an hour and a half. So this is what I got up to in my very first hour and a half of the Stitch Festival. Heaps of fun. I've learned a lot. Now, as part of this course, Naomi did reference this book here, which is Metric Pattern Cutting for Women's Wear. I'll link it down in the description below, but this book is a fantastic reference for all the sleeve hacking techniques that she explained, as well as a whole heap of other pattern hacking techniques. So as soon as I got home from the Stitch Festival, I jumped online and ordered this straight away because I really wanted a copy as this reference, and I'm so glad I have it because this even goes through on how to make your own entire base pattern using your own measurements for pants and for tops and dresses. It's fantastic. I actually might even have a go at building my own base block for a few items as well, just based off the instructions here. So yeah, if you want to maybe get into pattern hacking, I do recommend this book. I've had a good look through, and yeah, I think it's going to be really useful. Now, there was one other important takeaway from that workshop, and I'll get onto that in a little bit because it's in this bag and it's down the bottom. So yeah, let's go through my bag of goodies and see what I got, shall we? Now, as of part of the VIP package, you do get posted in the mail to you the show guide ahead of time, which is great because you get to have a whole heap of articles kind of filling you in on what's at the show. You get a really good map in there so you know where everything is, as well as all the workshops and stuff like that. Just a really nice show guide. I took it with me. It was very useful. So of course, as a VIP, you do get a little show bag, pretty good quality, good for if you're walking around and you're obviously going to put some purchases in there. They do give you some goodies as well. Obviously there is a Prima magazine in there, which is just a general everyday magazine. I think Prim was one of the sponsors, so they gave you a nice little color coordinated set of embroidery thread, which I think is really cute, and they're like really nice autumny colors, and I think I will definitely make use of those. And a little gadget which I actually loved is this thing here, and this is another Prim device. It is a little mini foldable rotary cutter. It opens somehow, but given my track record with sharp things, I'm not going to open it. So it is a cute little rotary cutter. Hang on, let's see if I can do it without damaging myself and cutting myself to shreds. There we go. It is a lovely tiny little rotary cutter. Very cute. Like I said, I'm not great at sharp things lately. Yeah, let's put that away out of my reach. So yeah, I think I also got some tea and a snack in there as well. That's obviously gone, eaten, drunk. Then I use this for all my little goodies, which I picked up. This is all fabric and bigger things. So yeah, let's move that there for now. So yeah, first up we have got some goodies from Beyond Measure, which is a lovely little stand there. They've got a shop down kind of south of England somewhere. Yeah, I purchased from them back at the Stitch Festival in March, and I got these beautiful Japanese made glass-headed pins, and I absolutely love them. They are such good quality. They're really sharp. They're just the perfect thickness for my fabric when I'm dressmaking. I had to go get some more. They do come in little packs of 20, so they're not the cheapest, but I think they're worth it because I just love them, and they're really pretty as well. So I got 2 packets this time. Like I said, there's 20 in a packet. So they're glass-headed pins. They're made by a company called Tulip. I got another pack of the ones I already have, which are the Sakura colorway, which is a lovely pink and green mixed in there with a little bit of white as well. Really pretty pins. And I got another colorway here, which is a curry, which is more of a purpley kind of darker pinky colorway there. So I'm going to add this to my pin cushion. So I stocked up a bit more with them. Whilst I was at the stand, I also got this 100% wool felt. I do like making little felt decorations at this time of year. So these are really lovely, kind of more muted Christmassy colors. I thought they would come in handy. So I just wanted to have this in my stash. So yep, that's what I got from Beyond Measure. I do love them very much. So yeah, very happy with this initial purchase. Next up, yes, little things. Labels. I do love a good woven label in my makes. So yeah, I went to the Little Rosy Cheeks stand and got me some labels, and I bought 5 packs. I was a real sucker. But yeah, I got 5 packs here. So I got this one here, which just says handmade, which is in more of this autumny tartan look. I got these other ones which also say handmade, but there's 2 different colorways in there. I also have these kind of more velvety ones, which are really dark, but just says Me Made on there. This one here is Don't Lose Your Glimmer. So I have a few sparkly makes coming up, so I thought they would come in handy. And then this one here is a Stay True to You. So yeah, I just really liked the message on this one, and I really wanted to have this as part of my label collection. So there we go. I got 5 packs from Little Rosy Cheeks. Could have gotten more, to be honest, but these are the ones I walked away with because I know I can get them online. But really nice memories to have been able to pick those up in person. Now, the next purchase is more of a crafty than a sewing one, but I couldn't resist. I did see this stand back at the Stitch Festival in March. Dying to get something. Their stand is amazing, so glittery and shiny, and yeah, really, really cute, and just something a bit different when you just want to have a break from sewing. I thought I'd try one of their little kits. So I didn't buy one last time. I had to go get one today, and it is from the Spellbound Bead Company, and I just got these cool dangly Christmas decorations. They had heaps of lovely beaded Christmas decorations in there, and this year I'd like to do a lot more handmade decorations on my tree, and thought I'd start with these. Got some other ones planned as well. Just something different which you just don't see. So I'm going to sit down and have a go with these, obviously with some bright lights and glasses. But yeah, I was spellbound. The name of the shop is absolutely perfect because you do get spellbound by all their lovely little kits. So yeah, I'm going to make some little fun decorations. This is a gold colorway. Chose these ones. I'm going to give it a go, and if I like them, I might go pick some more up at the Stitch Festival in March. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's be successful here. I thought I'd be wise and just get one for now. Those are the little things. These are all the, yeah, they are all the little things that I got. Everything else is a bit bigger, a bit more bulky, which means there's fabric in there. So yeah, let's see what else I got. Now, this next purchase was very unexpected. Did not go into the knitting and stitching show thinking I would come out with this particular item, but at the same time, I didn't order it on a whim thinking, oh, I might try that. I have actually got an interest in machine embroidery. So much the program one, but definitely more the creative kind of freestyle, free motion embroidery. I have my free motion embroidery foot. Actually, back in the Stitch Festival in March, I did a course there where I made my own little portrait of myself just to give it a go because I do have an interest in it. I think I did all right. I have since purchased my own free motion embroidery foot for my machine. We know that if you watched my Halloween video from last week. Generally, I've got the knack of it, so I'd like to do that a bit more. That brings me to this purchase where beautiful, beautiful work by this person. So the stand was Beverly Caleno, and she is a machine embroidery artist, but she just happened to have a kit there that really caught my eye, and I just couldn't go past it. I had to pick it up and give it a go. Now, this is not something which I think is going to look amazing the first time I do it. I'm definitely going to do it in little chunks at a time, but it is this. This is a package here, which is this beautiful machine embroidered rock pool. So you do make all the elements up yourself. There is templates in there. Everything you need to be able to make this is in there apart from the actual threads themselves. But I just absolutely thought this was fascinating, and I think I could do it. I think if I went slowly and methodically through the instructions, I think I could get away with coming out with something which looks somewhat similar to this. I love that all of this is actually hand painted as well. I do like painting, especially with watercolors, so this is right up my alley. I'm gonna just absolutely love it getting stuck into this one. The good thing about this is the instructions were actually part of the Stitch magazine. So the instructions are all in here, step by step on how to do it. So they gave you this as part of the package, which was fantastic. But yeah, I bought a machine embroidery kit. Don't hold your breath of me showing it in the near future because it is definitely a long-term investment I'm going to get on here. But yeah, I walked away with this. I never know what I'm going to come away with in these festivals, and this was definitely the most bizarre thing I walked away with. Yeah, so I also got another kit, and again, it's something which I saw at the Stitch Festival, which justifies me going and buying it this time around because I didn't buy it the first time and I loved it so much, and I've thought about it for months, and when I saw it again, it was now time to go purchase it because yeah, why not? So this is actually another kit. It is from Thimblewood, and it's these three little lovely angels, and they've all got the three things which I love doing. Machine sewing, we have got some knitting, and we've got some embroidery, and they're made out of felt, and I love working with felt, so I thought I'd give these little ladies a go. Like I said, I've been thinking about them for a while. They had a lovely Santa there where you put a Terry's chocolate orange in, and he was so cute. I almost walked away with that one. So again, lovely little kit. They have everything inside that you need, so you've got a little bit of stuffing, but all the fabrics and the felt, obviously step-by-step instructions. There we go. I got the Heavenly Hosts, the crafty trifecta. Yeah, really cute. She appears. Hello, what are you doing? You moving? No. It's just a floating head. Okay. Boop, boop. Right, so those were the smaller, slightly more unusual things that I picked up from the show. All very cute. I can't wait to get stuck into them. What's left in my bag here is all fabric, and I ended up getting 4 pieces of fabric. Now I did go into the show wanting to get specific things. First of all, I was looking for jersey, just really nice jersey to make more bodysuits, lighter layers that I could use for autumn winter, stuff like that. So that was what I had an eye out for initially. I knew the Fabric Godmother store was there. I didn't get a chance to buy from them back in March, so I was keen to make a beeline for there as well this time. So I wanted to go up, touch and feel, see them up close, and if I saw anything, I would make a purchase, and yeah, I did. Right, so this first one, I saw it, I went back a few times, had a little think, went back to the VIP room, had a cup of tea and thought about it a few times, ended up coming and getting it. May have slightly regretted that decision just purely from what's coming off it, but I bought this fabric here. It is sparkly, it is navy, and it is beautiful. So this is gorgeous. Look at this. This is this reminded me of David Bowie and all the lovely lightning imagery that kind of goes along with him, and it's kind of this navy fabric with, it's like this navy base with a kind of a petrol blue extra zigzag lightning going through there, and of course this gold, and oh my god, how beautiful is this? It is quite sheer, so it is going to be a layering type option, but I've got 2 meters of this. And who did I get this from? Oh, this is where the show guide comes in handy. Should have written these things down, shouldn't I? Glasses on, Kate, glasses on. Oh my god. Montereau Fabrics. So I haven't actually come across this fabric store before, but they had some really interesting fabrics there, really good value knits and jerseys there, but I did come away with this one. I just really love the design on here. I love the sparkle. It's just so pretty, and it's a really nice colorway. I think it will look quite nice against my skin tone. So I'm thinking of making the Tilly and the Buttons pearl cardigan with this, like a really nice flowy version of that. I just think there would be a nice layering piece, something a little bit stand out, especially in those colder months. Store is still open for other options. I've got 2 meters, couldn't go past it. I thought about it for a long time. Fabric purchase number 1, very glittery, and yeah, loving it. Okay, so my next fabric purchase is from M. Rosenberg and Son. One of the stands I definitely was going to have a look at because it's big. There is so much beautiful dead stock fabric on there, and you really have to dig underneath all the rolls there to find absolute gems. Although the one I did was sitting right on top, and as soon as I saw it, I went, ooh, I've got to have that. Yeah, I got this one here. It is a lovely silky satiny type. This is stunning. I love this so much. It's got obviously this beautiful satiny green floral element to it, catches the light beautifully, but then there's this more of a pink chiffon underneath, so the pink is actually a bit transparent whilst you've got the more opaque green flowers on there. So it's a really interesting fabric. I kind of want to make another kimono style top with it. So the Songbird kimono, which I made earlier this year, I'm tempted to make another one of those, but maybe a shorter version and have it more of a layering piece. I just think that would look absolutely stunning, but I'm aware of some other kind of kimono-y type kind of flowy tops as well. So I'm going to keep an eye out for this. At the moment, it's going to be a Songbird, but yeah, just look at this beautiful fabric. It just catches the light. I love the color contrast between the pink and that beautiful kind of bright green on there. There we go. That is my second fabric purchase. So yeah, that's that fabric there. So this is one of those fabrics where I saw it. It's jersey. I was after jersey, but it was a bit more than I was willing to spend on jersey because it's a Liberty print. So I wasn't expecting to buy Liberty fabric at this because I prefer to buy it directly from Liberty. Often they do a 20% off sale and they have a bigger range of fabrics than what you can maybe buy in kind of the smaller shops. But this one I had not seen before. It's from Sewbox, and I think I went back and forth to this particular piece probably about 5 times across the whole entire day. I saw it initially, thought, oh, that's a bit expensive, I'll think about it. I walked away, had a cup of tea, came back, picked it up, and went, oh yeah, maybe, oh, I don't know. This went on all day. Eventually it was kind of like 4 o'clock, I'd had my last final cup of tea. I checked online to see if it was available anywhere else so I could maybe sleep on it. Couldn't find it anywhere, so I thought this is the only time I'm going to be able to find this jersey. So I went back and bought it. So it is a Liberty print from Sewbox, and it is this one here, and it is this beautiful browny, really light fawny brown with these black beautiful roses all over it. And I just love it. It just fits my colouring so lovely. I'm going to make a bodysuit out of this one. I haven't decided which bodysuit yet. It's a lovely cotton jersey, and I've got 1.5 meters here. It's a perfect amount for a lovely bodysuit. So there we go. There is my jersey that I purchased. So very happy with that. So that kind of leaves me with my last purchase. And like I said, I did get something from Fabric Godmother. Man, I could have just emptied out that whole entire store. Their fabric at the moment, amazing. I've had to keep my head down with their website because I would get distracted and want to buy some, because some of them are amazing. There is a black and white snake print which is currently one of their new items, and I saw it there in person. I think it's a rayon twill, viscose twill. I had that in my hand, had that bolt in my hand so many times, but I didn't get that because I'm going back to the start of the day, back to my sleeve hacking course with Naomi. Now, what Naomi was wearing was the most beautiful dress I've seen in a long time. It was in one of the brand new Fabric Godmother releases fabric, which funny enough, when I saw it online, I kind of discounted it, but Naomi was wearing it in person. It was stunning, and she had made it up into the Nina Lee Holland Park dress, and chef's kiss, it was gorgeous. I had to ask her what it was. So I have shamelessly decided that I too want exactly that same dress. So I went and bought that fabric. So here we go, Fabric Godmother bag here, which is another lovely tote bag that you get. And it is this viscose twill in this brown base, and it's got these beautiful, lovely cottage flowers and these lovely diamonds, and this looked stunning. So this is the Nina Lee Holland Park dress here. Now Naomi had made this version here with the elbow sleeves. I'm going to make exactly the same one. Shameless, I know, but it was so beautiful. I have to have it. And I've been looking to make a dress like this for ages. So yeah, well done, Naomi. So yeah, I've bought this fabric. I've got 3 meters of that, which should suit this pattern. But yeah, isn't this beautiful? As with Fabric Godmother fabric, it is such a good quality. It's light, it's flowy. It's just absolutely stunning. Yeah, brown. I like brown. I have a lot of brown dresses, and this is going to be another one. This is a very different style to anything else I've got in my wardrobe as well. But I did go in there looking for some Fabric Godmother fabric, and this is what I came away with. So this is my Fabric Godmother purchase. That is everything I bought from the Knitting and Stitching show this year. I think I did pretty good. I could have done a lot more damage to my wallet. I was reserved. So there you go. What do you think of my haul from this year's Knitting and Stitching show? I hope you liked it. Let me know which was your favorite item. Also, let me know of anything that you purchased. Did you buy any of the same things, or was there something that you wish you had picked up and didn't get because it went away? Because yeah, I definitely missed out on a couple of things. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to know. So if you've enjoyed this video, then go and give me a thumbs up down below, and whilst you're there, please do click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future Ripper Seams videos. I of course wish you a wonderful week of sewing, and I'll see you in the next video.